Lovely, everyone. So coming down into your Shavasana. Thinking down into your mat. Eyes gently closed. Good, relaxing on your back. Do you have the bolster under the knees? Soften down into the floor. Jaw is relaxing. Smooth the forehead. Deep breaths in and out. With every exhalation, become heavier. Whatever tension you have in your body, start to release it on the exhalation. Release what you don't need, what doesn't serve you. Purposely let it go on the exhale. And if you need to sigh on your exhales to help release your tension, then definitely do that. And if you wish to squeeze out the tension as well as sighing on the exhale, you can make fists, shoulders up to the ears. Squeeze your body, squeeze the buttocks, push your heels away, tense your whole body, and release and let go of what you need to on the exhale. And repeating that as and when you need to during this Shavasana. Stay awake and aware. Bring the energy back into your breathing, back into the present moment. If the mind has wandered, bring it back to your breath, back to scanning your body, see how you're feeling. Have that intention to feel better, whatever it is that will make you feel better in this next hour, whatever it is you need. Good. One more minute of deep relaxation. So gently bring the arms up over the head, stretching the body long. I want you to rotate the wrists, rotate the ankles. Good. And then simply, we are just coming up into standing. So I do want you to just squeeze and release your body, rock and roll, or simply roll to one side to come up to standing. Good. We can keep our socks on, and we're just going to start. I just want to start with that energy of lifting. Now that the weather's gone a bit warmer, we can feel that spring, that lifting of energy. So we're starting to stand. It's going to be really gentle and lovely, so don't worry, okay? So just shake out and start to circle. Lovely deep breaths. And whatever your maximum is tonight, I want you to back off and only do 75 to 80%. So everything's just slightly smaller and change direction. And with a lot of just gentle movement. Good. And then tick-tock from side to side. Lovely soft knees. Good. Interlock the fingers. And again, small circles. Just getting the energy higher in our bodies. And then just go from one foot to the other, lifting the heel. Lovely, Diane, good. Good, change direction. Keep swaying into each foot. Just the heels are lifting. Brilliant. Exhale the arms. Inhale the arms. Soft knees. And down. And up. And so you're crossing at the top, can you see? And cross, bend the arms at the bottom. And up. Down. Inhale up. Pause. Exhale down. Pause. Inhale up. Pause the breath. Exhale down. Pause the breath. One more. Exhale. Good. Shake out the arms. Bring the arms out. And we'll do eagle arms. So you come into eagle. Very nice. Come out. Change what's on top. Other arm on top. And come out. And then pull the arms away from each other. So you pushing one elbow into the other. Oh, pushing both elbows into each other, and that will really emphasize the stretch. Good, and release. I don't think I've explained that very well. But find the resistance basically between the elbows. Just pull. Lovely, and release. Good. Shake out the arms once more. I just want you to roll up and down. So turn the shoulders forwards. Start to roll down. Keep the chin tucked in. Go as low as you can. Be mindful of your back. Soft knees. Only go down as low as your hamstrings feel comfortable. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. And remember, everything is slightly backed off, so you just go gently and then inhale back up. Open the chest, pull in abdominals, gently arch. Good. And then we're doing cobra from standing, so soft knees. Have the arms here, just show you side view. Tilting the pelvis forward, lift the chest, head back. If you have any dizziness with the head back, tuck the chin in. And then neutral spine. Okay, come into a lovely neutral spine. Check where my feet are, so a little bit apart. And then arch again. So hips travel forwards, elbows tuck in. Imagine you're doing this on the floor and arch the back. Good. To neutral. Shake out the arms. Shoulders up to the ears. Release. And then let's go up and down. Drawing the energy up even more. Up the body. Good. Inhale the arms up. Bend the knees. Sweep the arms down. Very slowly. Then bring the arms back behind you. Tuck the chin in. You're not even going that far down, then lift the body up. And then come down, just hinge slightly forwards and up. And forwards and down, good. Very slowly, don't worry, you'll get bouncing, good. And release. And this is just a message for John. At any point, if you want to sit down and do anything, you just sit down, okay? Good job. Okay, great. And then stretch the arms up. Not for anyone else. Can't all go and sit down on me. And then just gently rock from side to side. Good, release the arms. And we're going to do cow face arms now. So if you remember, you can use your strap, but I'd quite like you to just do this. You can't reach, just pull gently on your outfit. Okay, we're just holding and breathe. Lovely, doesn't matter which arm you're using. And then we're just gently going to march on the spot. Nice, good. And down. Windmill the arms round. Pull gently or fingertips touch. Standing tall. Now this time feet together. And come up and down on your tiptoes. Lovely, Rosemary, good. Rosemary, sorry, Rosie. Where that came from. Okay, up and down. Good, and up. And down. Up. And down. Excellent. Release. You may need to hold on to a side, but you could just be here in the middle. Soft standing leg. Rotate the ankle. Breathing, draw the shoulders down. Keep going one way. And then change direction. Lovely. Heel away, point the toe. Heel away, point the toe. Heel away, point the toe. Okay, down we go. Shake out again, wiggle out the hips. And the other side. So rotate the ankle. Remember to breathe. We hold our breath when we're balancing, so you need to purposefully breathe through this. Change direction. Andreas, are you holding on to the ceiling? He's very tall. I'm fall over now. Good. Okay, and leg back down. Turning the toes out. I told you it's going to be great, but it is going to be gentle and lovely, and I don't know. It's a good one tonight. Okay, trust me. And then just arms come out, and then we rotate the wrists. Okay, change direction. Good, lengthen the legs. Turn the toes forwards. Right arm up. Slide down the left leg. And stay here and breathe deeply. Good. And then down the other leg. Lovely, good. Coming out. Shake out the arms. And then legs together. So you're going to stretch up. And then make fists. Sorry, make fists. Draw the arms down. Soften the knees. You turn as if you're going to bring the knuckles on the floor. So bend the knees enough. Feel very comfortable to get the knuckles on the floor. And then you push the knuckles into the floor to roll yourself. And it's rolling up to lift up. Okay, lift up and put as if you're just reaching up the ceiling. Lovely. Neutral, release the arms. Okay, feet a little bit apart, and this is really important. We're separating the body parts. So I want you to keep your lower part of your body very still, knees locked forwards, lower body not moving at all. And then move from this midsection. So it's very subtle, but your legs won't be moving at all. Your hips are not moving. It's just anything from the waist up. feel one knee going in front of the other, you've gone too far. Okay, then straighten the legs and just come up and down. Breathing in to come up, exhale down. Good. You know I'm an advocate of keeping socks on. We're going to go so short with our warrior one that you don't have to take your socks off. Okay, so your right leg is forward, your left leg back, but I'd like you, say that's directly behind the front leg. I want you to really go step sideways. Okay, not further back, further sideways to the left. Okay, and then you take your front foot and turn it out slightly to the right. Okay, check your knees over your ankle. Rosie, that's it. Hands on the waist. So it's a bit like a warrior two, but a much more chilled warrior two. Lovely, breathe. Just deep breath as you bend in and out. And the knee, usually the knee can go past the ankle because we're going in and out. Normally I don't advise that. Good, take your right arm and bring it close to the ear with a slight bend towards the back thigh. Nothing major though. Keep the elbow quite straight. That's it, Neil. Good, straight elbow. Really keep the breath flowing. Excellent, good. And then change sides. So, left leg forward, right leg to the side, out to your right side, and then the front toes turn out and hands on the waist, kind of in and out of a warrior two. Deep breaths. And the knee can jut over the ankle, that's fine. Feel that openness in the hips, and then take that top arm, front arm up and back. In and out of a dancing warrior, very nice. Perfect, good. To center, the feet together. So interlock the fingers, draw them up to the chest, plunge them down. Bounce off the floor with the hands, come back up the body again. Straight up. And then turn the hands down, plunge down. You can get the hands to the floor, good. If not, don't worry, just hover and then up and arms up. And we'll just once more tick tock side to side. Lovely side stretch. As the body warms, feel that you can do a little bit more. Good. Release the arms. Shake them out. Focusing on the shoulders now. I want you to have soft knees. This time you do move your hips. So if your left arm's going back, really bend the right leg and say, you're doing backward circles. Let's go a little bit wider, makes it easier as well. So bend quite a lot into that right leg, then into the left, and see your waist moving as you do backstroke. Just go quite a bit wider with your legs, Rosie. Backstroke. Really bend into each knee, turn the waist. Lovely. Change direction. Bend into each knee, turn the chest and the waist. Lovely, Irene. Very good, everyone. Good. To center. So we've worked all the way up, so we want to do neck now. So rotate the neck, actually feet apart, makes you feel more stable. If you can, eyes closed. Good, change direction. Lovely, to center, and then tilt very gently side to side. Good. Press the front, soft knees. I'll show you from the side view actually. Stay facing me, just here, and draw the arms round, and either an upward prayer or a downward prayer. Okay, chest is open. Then open, prayer to the front, and then up, prayer to the back. Pushing the hands together, keeping the chest open. Prayer to the front, straight spine, everyone. Prayer to the back, opening the shoulders, opening the collarbones. And up, and prayer to the front. Straighten the legs, micro bend of the knees, and bow forwards and come back up. So let's just be bowing towards me. Oh yeah. Okay, and just keep forwards and back. Feel the back loosening. Soften the buttocks, the glutes. And you're just bowing as low as the back likes. So you can, even if the flexible gets to the point where the crown of the head is facing the floor. So see how low you want to go. You can go even slower than my pace. And if it feels nice, you can just arch the back a bit when you come up. Slow, repetitive flow, really good for energy levels. Good, one more. And then stay wherever you are. Let the arms hang down. Good, go as low as you can. I'm protecting my back, but go lower if you can. Nod your head yes, shake your head no, blow raspberries. And when you're ready, gently roll up. Good. We've reached the hips. So let's get into some hip energy. I'm going to hold the wall and Andreas is going to hold the ceiling. Okay, so we're just going to do circles. Good. I will try and do it without holding on. No way. Good. Remember to breathe. That's lovely, everyone. Good. Changing sides. Good. Bringing energy into the hips. Lovely. Shaking out. shoulder rolls again, just because you can never have enough shoulder rolls, I don't think. Wondering if you can actually hear my clunking, it's very loud. Good. Thumbs into the lower back, elbows back, soft knees, hips travel forwards and a gentle arch back into a standing camel pose. Good, neutral spine. Push through the hands into mountain pose. Feet a little bit apart. And again, like we did earlier, it's very important that we are isolating, couldn't think of the words, we're isolating the body parts. So when you hinge down, this is a standing chair twist. Try and be sure that your legs aren't going to move at all. When you twist, look at your knees, check that they're in line, and then twist the upper body. So it's all happening in the upper body only. If one knee is then in front of the other, you've over twisted. That's the knees compensating for the twist. So I know normally you can get the elbow past the knee, but today I just want the elbow between the knees, please. So you just get that lovely alignment and you twist. Okay, keep checking your knees. I'll show you from side view. Keep looking down, check your knees haven't moved, and twist. Keep breathing. Push equally in both feet. As we've backed off from this twist, we can stay a little bit longer. And unusual, I'm just going to let you hang your head rather than keeping neck in line with spine. Allow your head to hang. Good. Simply fold down towards the feet. Nod your head yes, shake your head no, and then roll up, pushing the knees forwards as you roll up, and then standing right. I'll turn around, but you can face the front still. But remember, it's really important to keep the knees in line. So look at your knees, bend them equally, get the elbow between the legs, and then twist prayer. Okay, lovely, breathe. Elbow is down between the knees, both knees level. Keep looking at your knees. I've just gone off balance. And then let the head hang. Good. Hands to the floor. And then come down onto the knees. And then on the long length of your mat, lie on the belly. Okay, really mixing things up. I love a little bit of variation. Okay, make a pillow. Let's turn the toes out and heels in for our crocodile. Rock out the hips. And relax. Good, chin to the front, hands underneath the body. Just keep the legs really nice and wide, toes pointing back. You won't see me come up at all high because I'm protecting my back, but you push the pelvis down Lift into a cobra, very little weight in the hands. Come up as high as you can. You'll know how high your body wants to come because you can lift your hands now, and it's just the spine lifting you up rather than pushing into the floor. Stay here and breathe, and then hands come back down, bring the chin down. Take a few breaths here. And then push the pelvis down, gently lift. Tuck the chin in. Lovely cobra. Good, lower the body down. Rock out the hips. One last cobra, lifting up and breathing. A little bit higher this time. You can press the hands into the floor. Our backs are ready to lift a little bit more, but pay attention of how high you need to come. That feels good for the spine. Push the belly down into your mat. Good, and then rest. Bring the feet close together. Slide the hands forwards into a Sphinx pose. Elbows are very close to the underneath you, but I'm not going to do that. I've got my elbows out, but try and get the elbows under the shoulders. And look forwards and breathe. Okay, in your Sphinx. Lovely. Breathe. Good. And come down. Travel back into Swan for me. Oh, I'm just going to roll onto my side. Ugh. Good, slide the hands back, come up onto the knees. Okay, well, so we will take socks off now for a little downward dog section. Okay, so just find a place on your mat so you can come into a downward dog, most comfortable downward dog. Let's have really soft knees, place our chest towards our knees and bring your feet further forward. So you're in a really short downward dog, soft knees, navel between, pushing between towards the back wall. And then one heel, heel and toe into each foot. Good. Careful of the knees now. As you walk the hands back, draw into the heels, and then feet a little bit wider. We're going to drop into a squat. So you might want to stop halfway down, or you might want to drop all the way down, but we're coming up and down. So lift and lower. Okay, lift and lower. And if you can see, I've got my elbows between the thighs so that actually my elbows and the upper arms stop me from going too low. Okay, so drop and lift and drop and lift. Toes are turning out slightly and drop and lift and drop and lift back into a downward dog. Make it a long one this time. then soften the knees and then push the heels down. Soften, heels off, then heels down. Good, last one, just stay and hold. If any point's too much, just bring the knees down. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. Good, back into swan everyone, you're doing a great job. Good. So bring the body back up. Come up and over onto all fours. Good. And just breathe here. And walk the knees back for me. So you're going to come in and out of plank pose. So you just here, see where my shoulders above wrist. Lift the knees. Push through the heels. Okay, your hips mustn't move at all. Feel that they're almost stuck in the same place. Do not let them elevate, okay? You push through your heels to keep the hips where they are. Really focus. Engage your core and strengthening our core. Too much weight in the wrists. If you're feeling uncomfortable in the wrists, your hands need to go further forwards. One more. Good. Come back down. Lift up. Left leg forwards. Good. Place the opposite arm. And we normally do prayer, but I want you to go up and over. That's it, Karen. So your right elbow is past left knee. That's it. Upper arm is up and over. Good. Stay looking that way. Hand on the hip. And gently go to the back. Don't fall over, Diane. And go to the back. So you're still facing this front leg. Okay, that's it. That's it, Rosie. And then come down the back leg. Okay, so you twist towards me, Nancy. Yeah. And travel back. Good. This is my left leg. This is my right arm up here. Okay, good. And then come out and down. I'm just going to turn around, hopefully to make more sense. So it's, the other leg is forwards. Not sure which one you've done. So this is my front leg. My front leg is right. It's my left elbow. Down. We usually do prayer. I want you to come up and over. You changed legs. Yes, you have. I won't say if I'm supposed to. Okay, good. Good. So stay facing where you're facing. I do like to confuse people. Keep turning towards this front leg. And then you go back the other way. Yes, lovely, Karen. Try and turn the chest. Yes, that's it. Gently arch. Perfect. Back to center. Onto the knees, camel. So tuck your toes under. No way am I doing this because I can't reach at this point. But you can reach. We can. You can reach for your heels. That's too far back. Thumbs into the lower back. I'm going to reach to my heels. Oh, I've never come into it like that. That's quite exciting. So you sink down first, reach for your heels, and then see how much your body wants to lift with the toes tucked under. You might just stay here and just hover, or you might come up. Make sure your toes are tucked under for this though. Chin tucked in. I'm not going to stay too long. If you're happy, stay. Good. Just be in position, whatever position you're in. Then we'll go point the toes back and travel down into child pose. So that's knees together, sinking forwards. Okay, lovely everyone. Slide the hands forwards. So you're in knees together, swan. Come up onto the knees, tuck your toes under, push through your heels, but immediately come to plank. And then if you just watch me for a moment, the knees come down, the elbows bend, and belly comes down. Okay? You then lift up into a cobra, and tuck your toes under, travel back into downward dog. And we repeat that. I'm just going to watch because we'll overdo my spine. So where are we? Good. I think we're all in the same place. So then, actually, could we bring the knees down? Then we'll all do it together. Sorry, guys. Okay, knees down. Come back into a downward dog. Lovely. Really push that chest towards your ankles. Shift the weight to plank. And now drop through the knees and then the hips. To just hips on the ground. Then up to cobra. And then back into a downward dog. Okay, so it's called a circular sun salutation. Okay, once more, shift the weight to plank from downward dog. Just drop the whole body, so flatten now. Might not be knees first, can't really explain it, but you're just flattening to the floor, lifting to a low cobra, and then back into your downward dog. And this is your last downward dog, so heel and toe, heel and toe. Lovely, Jill, very nice. Good, okay, shift the weight to plank, so then flatten to the floor, make a pillow with the hands. Point the toes back, just relax. We're just going to stay a few moments relaxing on our bellies. So just let go of tension, sink into your mat. Good. So from here, just bring the feet close together and the knees together. Tuck your toes under, and you're simply going to bend the leg. So the heel travels towards your buttock, one leg at a time. And keep the toes tucked under. And keep moving. That's it. Very gentle stretch out. So breathe. Feel relaxed in the upper body. Good. Now do both at the same time. So both, squeeze them up as high as you can, and then keep the toes tucked under. Allow them to just float to the floor. And bend both knees. And straighten. And bend. And straighten. And bend. And straighten. Very nice. Hands under the shoulders. Just travel back into your child pose once more. And then we'll just grab some water as well after you've done child pose for a few moments. But put your socks back on. Lovely, everyone. So take your time. We will have a little Shavasana now when you're ready. Well-deserved Shavasana. Lying down, everyone. Deep breaths again, everyone. continue to relax, continue to let go of tension in your body. Just like we did in the first Shavasana, I want you to become heavier, and if you need to, if you feel like it, you sigh on the exhale, releasing tension from the body. And then squeeze and release. If we could all squeeze all the muscles in our bodies and then release. Squeeze everything, tense and squeeze, squeeze and tense. And release. And squeeze and tense, tense and squeeze. And release. Staying in Shavasana, become heavier and heavier. So this is not to disappoint. This is your relaxation. We're then just going to roll around on the floor for a bit for the last bit. So just be aware that this is your final Shavasana before we do a little bit more stretching, but it will be very gentle. So surrender into your Shavasana, 2 more minutes. Feel comfortable, calm and quiet. Every part of your body is softening. Lovely, everyone. Just stretch, stretch, stretch along the floor. Good. Stay lying down. And then coming out from blankets, hugging your right knee into the chest and squeeze. Rotate both ankles. One way and then the other way. Lovely. Swap legs. Just hug your left knee. And then start to rotate the ankles. One way and then the other way. Good. Both knees in. Hug both knees. And again, rotate the ankles. Going the same way if you can. So imagine they're super glued together. Lovely. Good. Good. Change direction. Excellent. Frog leg circles now. So hold each knee separately and do that movement where they come in, draw them in towards the chest, separate them wide, draw them back in again. So frog leg circles. As big as you can. Lovely. Hold on to the knees. Good. Then change direction. So push them away, then separate them, draw them into the chest. Lovely, everyone. Sit on your hands and then heels up to ceiling. Push your heels away. And then bounce the heels into the buttocks. Stretch the legs up. Bounce them into the buttocks. Good, once more. Up they come, heels pushing away. Good, and then let's change that into a baby Krishna. So legs up, separate the knees wide, bend the knees, reach for wherever you can reach, either toes, heels, or just the behind the knees. See how you feel. Try and draw those elbows down towards your shoulders, towards the armpits. Relax the head. Breathe into the base of spine. Lovely, Linda. Very, very good. Good. Squeeze the knees into the chest. And I did promise you rolling around on the floor. So now roll around on the floor. Just turn knees side to side or forwards and back. Good. And then when the knees together and the ankles together, do circles around, hold the knees, but circle around. If you're doing a circle to the ceiling with the knees, hold the knees, Diane. That's it. Elbows bending and straightening. One way and then go the other way. Lovely, everyone. Good. So I want you to now roll onto one side, have the knees tucked up towards you, and then one palm on top of the other. Okay, so you're on your side, and all you're going to do now from being on your side, I know I'm not joining in, but be on your side and then open, keep the knees to one side, then open like a gate, close all the way open, and then close the arms. So the knees stay to, let's say the knees are on the left, keep the knees where they are, just open and close the upper body. Good. Long straight arms, Open and close. Keep opening and closing. Good. Come up to center. Let's roll onto the other side. Same arm position. And still opening and closing. Keep the knees to the side that you've turned to. And open and close. Just gate pose. Lovely. Good, everyone. Good, and close. One more, open. Really good for the spine. And close. Perfect. Come back onto the back. Squeeze the knees. And then place the feet flat on the floor. Feet are hip width apart. And simply just drop both knees to the right and look left. And then come back and pendulum very slowly from side to side where the head goes the opposite direction to the leg. Keep going. Good. Lovely. Back to center. And simply arms out as you lie down into, and then come up and down into bridge. Okay, so lift the hips and buttocks up. And then roll back down. So we're going to come in and out, lifting and lowering. Breathe in to lift, exhale to lower, go very slowly. Keep going, just a few more. Good. And then staying down, lengthen the legs away, sit on the hands, and we're going to end with coming up and down into fish pose. So the elbows are not trapped under your body. So you push into the elbows, lift the chest. If you have any issues with bringing the head back, tuck the chin in, but make sure the sternum is the highest point of your body, unless you've got your head up. Lovely. And then you roll back down again. So as soon as the shoulder blades reach the floor, then you push back up again. Lovely, John. So come in and out, but find it a comfortable movement. Pushing it into the elbows and lifting, and then rolling back down into your fish, into your flat back, sorry, and then lifting up into fish. Lovely, and then flattening back down. Twice more, lifting up. And travel back down. And last one, lifting the chest up. And then draw the body back down. So we just want to have a little bit of a rock and roll again. Feel comfortable as you turn and twist. Bizarrely, we're going to come straight up to seated, but I fancy to change. So when you're ready, come up seated, come to the monitor. Well done. Maybe yawn, sign a big stretch as you come up. Okay. Righty ho, lovely. Yes, lots of little side stretching if you want. Whatever. Oh dear, what's happened? Oh, something went a bit wrong then. Hold on. I quite like Spotify's decision on what he wanted me to listen to, or she, whoever Spotify is. I'm just going to ramble on. Oh, I forgot to turn the recording off. Okay.